What's up, guys? Iceman here. Welcome to Meditations. So isn't it weird how chicks stopped liking pink or whatever? And purple, magenta, all those chick colors, but primarily pink. When did this happen? I think, according to my memory, this all started in 2012 or so, 2013 at the latest, where chicks started to, refuse pink stuff, like they'll get a pink whatever for Christmas and they'll turn their nose to it, they'll go return it, go get a black one or something else. It's just fucking weird, isn't it? But here's the kicker. I think that they do that, they reject it because they're told that the patriarchy made them like pink or something like that. Isn't that the whole narrative behind this thing? They were told that the reason the chick toys in that, the toy section has all this pink shit, and there's pink shorts, pink gloves, or whatever, is because the patriarchy wants them to wear pink. Am I missing something here? Is that what happened? So ironically, they're now told not to like pink. So they're not liking it because they're told not to. Is that fucked up? It's and who's to say? I mean, isn't the patriarchy telling on this too? Isn't the patriarchy in control of everything or some shit? So aren't they behind the media and all the modern thought shit? Haven't they circumvented it all? The patriarchy, isn't it super powerful and all that? So now the patriarchy is telling them not to like pink because the patriarchy told them to like pink. So now they're not liking pink because the patriarchy is telling them not to in their stance against the patriarchy. So they're listening to it again. I mean, it's just, what the fuck is going on here? You guys, why did the patriarchy want women to like pink? Does anyone know? Were there a bunch of guys getting together 150 years ago? And they're we're going to get the women to like pink, because we don't like pink because we're men, but we're going to get them to like pink because they're women, and then we could distinguish them from men, so we're going to get them to like pink. Is that really what went on? What the fuck? Is that what's being conveyed here? Can anyone tell me that in the comments? Because this is something that I kind of wanted to approach blind. All right, I wanted to hear from you guys in the comments. Why the fuck did the patriarchy want women to like pink? And now the patriarchy's telling them not to like it, so they're conceding and listening and submitting to the patriarchy once again by not liking pink. But they're oh no, the celebrity Beyonce told me not to like pink. But are they in denial or something? Isn't the patriarchy running all that bullshit too? Isn't Beyonce just saying what the patriarchy tells her to say or whatever? Can anyone riddle me that in the comments below? Now, to my understanding, the reason chicks like pink, to my understanding, is because it's ingrained in their fucking nature. Then they'll be oh, Iceman, yeah, but the social concepts have been ingrained in the nature by the patriarchy. I wonder how true that actually is. It seems to me that by nature, they say, we're hunters and gatherers, right? Wasn't it always the chicks who'd go around and pick flowers and shit? And they'd cook and clean and they'd watch over the children, and then the men would go out and hunt mammoths and shit. Isn't that primarily how it went? I mean, I know some women were involved in that shit. I'm just speaking in general, which is why these generalities exist, right? There's probably some chicks who actually don't like pink, I think most of them do. And they're probably just in denial over it. Isn't it a fucking weird thing that they're like told not to like a color anymore? You know? And a lot of them are abiding by that. They're like, oh yeah, we want to be manly. That's another thing. It's like they're being told to be men. I mean, it's fucking weird. It's a good thing in general, I think, to embrace who the fuck you are, you know? And we have these inklings to go one way or go the other way. And I think in general, to my understanding, the reason they like pink was because they'd go around and pick flowers and shit. And then they're the ones who generally, you know, they wear the makeup, they do the beauty stuff. Obviously, the human female is the limiting factor in human reproduction. So that's why the whole dynamics exist in the mating game and our strategies and all that. And men are extremely visual with their attraction, and women, they like other things, right? Like confidence and competence, so that they can be taken care of and provided for. This is all the shit that they want subconsciously, whether or not they admit it. But to my understanding, that's why they like pink. It's because they go around and pick flowers and shit. And men don't like pink generally. We like darker colors because we put that shit on when we go and hunt mammoths and shit. Or just hunt bears or go hunt fucking deers or whatever. You know, we're more, we lean more toward those colors. You know, I always liked green. It's probably no fucking surprise, right? Like green is something that is like the most common color used in camouflage. Like it's all just different hues of green. So it's no wonder I like green. You know what I'm saying? But god damn, I mean, is this, I'm trying to figure out this mystery. Why the fuck did the patriarchy want chicks to like pink, if that's what this whole thing is about? They're like, oh, I'm not going to like pink anymore because the patriarchy wanted us to like pink and they associated that with women, so we're not going to like pink anymore. But why the fuck did the patriarchy want them to like pink anyway? Can anyone answer me that in the comments below? Is there a reason why a bunch of guys got together a couple 100 years ago, clamored their hands together and schemed and said, oh yeah, we're gonna get women to like the color pink? Oh, god damn, this is fucking crazy. But anyway, let me know in the comments below if you guys have answers to this stuff. But I think that pink is actually having a resurgence. I think that there's a lot of chicks nowadays who know that they were told not to like pink anymore. And some folks don't like being told what to do, you know, and some folks, we just like to like what we like, you know what I'm saying? And even if they say, oh, you're just brainwashed, that's why you like pink, you're like, okay, but I like this fucking color. God damn. And you tell me I'm brainwashed, but I just like pink, you know what I'm saying? And I think that there's a resurgence in this where there's sort of a renaissance back to the liking pink, because I mean, who the fuck stops liking stuff because people tell them not to, you know? It's fucking crazy. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are on this stuff in the comments below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace be with you.